Hello there, watchy people. How's it going? Welcome along. We are back once more. Do some more of the Lego shuttle carrier aircraft. I always get those three words in the wrong order, but I got it right that time. The shuttle carrier aircraft. Yes, it's not a shuttle aircraft carrier. That would be cool though. Can you imagine an aircraft carrier? But I don't know. Would it be shuttles on an aircraft carrier, or would it be an aircraft carrier that is a shuttle? That would be fun. You could go into space. Anyway, let's get straight on with it, shall we? I will fire up the music, the lo-fi beats, and yeah. Last time, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? Last time we built this piece and this piece. So yeah, today we are gonna do some more. Who knows what's next? Oh, crikey, that's quite loud, isn't it? Probably just call it Mothership. Yeah, fair enough. Right, bag 8. We are on to bag number 8. Feels like there's quite a lot of this to fit into the bags that are left. But Lego's never let me down before, so I trust them. Volume seems fine. Yeah, I meant in my room actually, because I've got the speakers on. When I'm doing Lego, I don't really there's nothing that I need to actually hear properly. So I switch it over to my speakers, so that I don't have to wear headphones, so I can be more comfortable during the stream. Yeah, so I leave the music on and I turn the volume right down so that I can just hear it and enjoy it, but hopefully it doesn't feed back through the microphone. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So get 9. How are you today, William? Oh look, we got windows. Windows on those bits. That's exciting. I was gonna say that we should play some more no echoing heard. I think not using headphones at the moment. Yeah. No, I can see when the volume meter goes up whether or not there's any sound going through it, so it's fine. A little sweaty since it's hotter. It's cooled down here today. We're down to 15 degrees, which is quite good. I was going to suggest that we do some more Golden Idol this weekend, the DLC, but I'm actually going to be away. I suppose actually I might have. Yeah, I don't think I can do it, to be honest. I don't think it's going to work. But oh, you're up to 26. Oof. We've swapped. That's where I was yesterday. Actually, I was 28 yesterday. And the few days before it. Yeah, I think it would be a bit of a rush if I tried to do anything this weekend. So, and I'm away from Saturday afternoon until Tuesday. Back sometime late Tuesday night. So, I mean, we could do some on Wednesday maybe, depending on if you're busy, if you've got work on. Otherwise, yeah, the following weekend we can do it. Competition thingy? What competition thingy? I doing a competition thingy? You've got me worried now. What have I forgotten about? Okay, that. This. Must have misheard it. I've got a gig on. The swing band that I'm currently singing with are doing a performance late afternoon on Saturday. Oh, what am I looking for? It's over here. And then immediately after that, we're going straight from that to a cottage for a few days. Which is going to be, yeah, all the holiday we get this summer because yeah, 2 days after we get back, Sarah's going to go in for some surgery. And then she will be out of action for the rest of the summer and more. I'm going to have to look after her. So hopefully I am able to... oh, hang on, it's not those bits yet. What am I looking for? I'm looking for these. Hopefully I'm able to look after her. Oh, it is those two, okay. To both look after her and keep up my video a day on YouTube. I think I'll be alright. I think I'll manage it. That one, and then one of them. That seems pointless. Why would you put that there? That's really weird. Now we go back that way. And we get 2 of them. So yeah, it's going to be pretty busy. I've got today, well, I'm done today, but I've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to get as far ahead on videos as I can. Wednesday they added a supposed recurring meeting around 3, and between lunch and other stuff you get back at 6, so any hour before 3 or after 6 I think is 3. Okay, cool. Is that my time or your time? That sounds like my time. Yeah, lunch. Cool. Okay. Yeah, well, I can do either of those probably. We don't actually need it. We're not in a rush. I think we're quite a few ahead. Let me see where we are. Oh, actually, I say that. Oh no, that's oh yeah, we're good. We've got 1, 2, 3 more, so that's 3 weeks. So we've got plenty of time. We're not in too much of a rush. But yeah, if we think about it at the time, we can do it. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a few, like I say, a few more videos. If I do get done with videos this week, then perhaps we can hook up for some Ready or Not, because yeah, you said there's an update today. I did see it just before I started stream. I noticed that they've updated it. Those 2, and then 2 white ones are those as well. Oh no, it's not. It's one of those. Okay. So that goes that way. And this goes that way and that way. Cool. We've got a lot of shadows now. I need to diffuse that light somehow. We'll put up another light there that's got diffusion on it. Four new equipment, 2 new missions and animations, and the oh so totally horrible censoring and betrayal of the community. What? Censoring and betrayal of the community? What's that about? Who are them? Nothing to worry about. Wow. Okay. I mean, I'll be honest, I kind of am worried about it now. Two of those. And one. Two of those. Right, then that one there. That one there. They had to censor a few details to be able to get ESBR mature instead of adults only. Oh, I see. So they've censored stuff. That's probably a good thing though. I think they should always put that as an option in every game, the ability to censor controversial stuff, including language and everything, so that anyone who's streaming it and advertising their game for free has the option of turning it off. Right, that is done. But obviously, yeah, for those that want it, the ability to still have it uncensored anyway. Okay, so this goes there and there, and then these go either side. And then that goes on there. And now we have 2 ramps. That's the controversial part of it. You have no option since they said it cannot be on there. Yeah, I got you. I don't really get the problem with censorship. Like, are people really that desperate to see like horrific stuff? I'm sure there's places they can find videos to watch that kind of thing, but they don't really need it in the game. There we go, that's that one on. I think I'm just an old man. I think that's the problem. Those are the hands of someone who moisturizes. Hello, Woogie. I saw you were online today, actually. I very nearly messaged you to see if you wanted to play a game. But then I figured you'd be busy with kids and stuff. And I ended up doing recording, so... Alright, done that. So now these go... Oh, I see. We spin it round. Nope, school holidays. Ah. Still got your own kids though, haven't you? Right, one of them. You're free for a few weeks, except for the next 2 flying out in 2 days. Oh, you're off to Disneyland, aren't you? A few are about that, but from what you saw, it's the principle of them saying that this would be a raw game with no obscuring the details, and now they oh, I see. Right, they promised one thing and have had to deliver another. They're older and can take care of themselves. How long have you been gone, dude? They've really grown up that much in that time. That's scary. There we are. This appears to be the nose cone cockpit, I think. So, you and you. Boys free for a game. Youngest is 11, eldest is 13. Yeah, they have got old, haven't they? Wow. Where did that time go? Okay, sweet. Well, let's hook up and play a game then. I'm also going away in a couple of days. So this goes on there. Where are you off to? Just well, I say local. We're off to Northumberland. We're gonna go. We've got a no, not scuba diving this time. No scuba diving this year, unfortunately. I am going out to Mallorca again in the last week of October. I've got a feeling the dive centre will have closed by then for the season. So that goes that way. Oh, and then this gets turned upside down and goes that way. No, this time we're going off to near Durham just for a few days. Sarah's going to have an operation on a week Thursday, so we're getting basically 3 days is all the holiday we're going to get this summer, because yeah, she's going to be out of action for the whole holiday, unfortunately. But we are at least managing to get a little time. That's not right, is it? That's there we go. I can spin that. Nearly booted up FS today. He's just looking to chill. Is she okay? Yeah. I don't know if you remember last, like a couple of years ago, she had a massive cyst, and they did an emergency operation to remove it from her. And it was so big that they did an incision basically all the way up her torso, and it didn't heal properly. Some of it didn't mesh back together, so she's effectively got like a big hernia down in her lower abdomen. You went around for that one. Oh wow, yeah, that was a big thing. So yeah, they told her she had to lose a lot of weight, so she spent like a year or so really working hard to lose weight, and she's lost so much weight, it's crazy. So now they're like, yeah, okay, we can operate on you now. So they're gonna sort it out and stitch her up properly this time. But it's essentially, it's like having the same operation again, effectively, which is not fun. But afterwards, she's going to be a whole lot more comfortable. But yeah, it's going to take many weeks, I think, before she is more comfortable. I reckon 3 months before she's sort of back to normal, but it's for the best anyway. been pushing the weight loss as well. Always 72 weeks. You're 1 kilo off your lowest recorded weight. 15 years. Have a weigh-in for tomorrow as your Disney fighting weight. Oh, sweet. Well, congrats, dude. I'm pleased that you've managed that. Hello, Greg Dillon. Welcome along. It is looking great so far. Thank you. Lovely to have you here. We've got the shuttle done, and 2 big parts of the inside, like all the landing gear stuff, is done. I think we're building the cockpit now. Right, this now goes on to this one. And it goes down in here. There we go. Austin Powers or Johnny English? Austin Powers for me, I think. How about yourself? I love Rowan Atkinson, but I think Austin Powers was a bit more entertaining. Yeah, Woogie agrees. Austin Powers. Yeah, we're all agreed then. What about William? What does William? Yeah, William says Austin as well. Superb. It's unanimous. Favourite Doctor? Ooh. I'm going to be very controversial. I mean, I'm assuming you don't mean Doctor Strange. I think you mean Doctor Who. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, for modern is different to classic as well. I think my favourite Doctor is Paul McGann from Doctor Who the movie. And not many people agree with me there. A lot of people think that film was terrible. But I thought it was super fun. And it had Sylvester McCoy in it too, who is a great Doctor as well. You like McCoy and Ace? Who's Ace? Davidson came a close second. Yeah, Davidson was pretty good, wasn't he? I've not seen too much earlier than that. I'm a big fan of John Pertwee, but I didn't really see a lot of him as the Doctor. I didn't really like Tom Baker that much. Ace was Sophie Aldridge the Helper. Oh, okay. I don't remember enough of the old stuff at all. I think from the new era, yeah, I think I agree with Tennant actually. I think Tennant is the best of the new era. But then I stopped watching at near the start of I've forgotten his name. The one after Matt Smith. And I haven't really seen much since then, so I can't really judge the newer ones. What's his name off Cold Feet? Can't think of his name now, that's so annoying. Anyway, let's build some of this, shall we? This goes there. Clara is hot. Yeah, Clara was pretty hot, I'll give you that. Oh, 2 of those. I quite enjoyed Christopher Eccleston as well. And Matt Smith for that matter. They were all pretty decent. We've done that. Now we want this one and one of them. A lot of people have complained about the shape of this, saying it's a bit clunky, and I do see where they're coming from, but I still like it nonetheless. Oh, hang on, was I supposed to put 2 more on there? Apparently I was. I'm supposed to be a double layer of those. You're planning to see Superman tomorrow? Oh, awesome. I'm intending to go see that with a friend. Yes, Duffy, 747 now. Welcome back, by the way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Superman because it's James Gunn directing, so I think I've got high hopes for it. The trailer was I wasn't entirely sure about it. Particularly the involvement of the dog. Like, he's obviously gone back to the cartoon style Superman. Should I say the comic book style Superman. But I've got faith in James Gunn, so I think it'll be good. I think he'll have done it justice. Time will tell. It's not horrible, you think? We have to see it through till the end of the build. Yeah, totally. Yeah, there was quite a big thing though when it came out. People saying, "Oh yeah, it's not very attractive looking," but I mean, I'm quite happy with it personally. I guess, yeah. I've not actually seen this one in person, not built. So maybe I'll get it built and look at it and be like, "Oh." Did they pre-apply stickers to this? Not as such. So the stuff on the shuttle were all stickers that I put on from a sticker sheet. But I think everything on the jet is printed. It's not stickers at all. It's actually printed straight onto the bricks, which is excellent. I'm a big fan of that. Right, done those. Now we need that. Last Batman, Flash, and this. Nope. Well, Last Batman and the Flash, they were all Zack Snyder, and I don't rate him at all. Like, pretty much all of the DC universe has been not fantastic. Man of Steel I enjoyed. Yeah, most of the other stuff has been a bit meh. Was Black Adam, is that DC or is that Marvel? I can't remember. But yeah, most of them are Zack Snyder, and he's moved on now. He's gone, and James Gunn has replaced him. So I'm thinking from here on, they should get pretty good. You want to see Thunderbolts? Thunderbolts was fun. I enjoyed Thunderbolts. I struggled with it a little because of my own mental health struggles. It was too on the nose for me, and I felt a lot of what was happening. And I found it difficult to watch, but that aside, it was fantastic. You know, if you're not struggling with depression at all, then brilliant. Go see it. It's a wonderful film. But if you are, then just be prepared. Is all I can say, really. That one goes on that side like that. You'll say aesthetically it will be better than the Lego Architecture Burj Khalifa. I haven't even seen that one. Depends on the day, depends if you struggle. Yeah. I think that being the case, you'd probably be alright. It's more chronic depression that that it's a problem for. But it's, you know, aside from that, the way they treat it very sensitively. But for the most part, it's just a super fun, silly film. And it's fine. It's not groundbreaking. It's not like amazing. Some of the acting's a bit iffy and stuff, but you know, if you're going in looking for a fun action film, then you'll have a nice time. It's one of those just don't overthink it kind of things. Right, this one goes here. Then 1, 2, 3. Try not to engage your brain these days. Yeah, if you do that, you'll be fine. It'll be a great time. Just a silly film. Take it for what it is. Have a nice time, and then go home and forget about it. That goes there. This one goes that way. And then we do this again. I do my best not to engage my brain, but sometimes it's not possible. My brain just won't switch off. This goes this side, doesn't it? Yeah, like that. Right, this sits on there, and we have that one. Your brain never switches off, depends what you use to fill it, depends on your mood. Yeah, I get that. That tracks. That's cool, look. We've nearly got the cockpit built. That's taken shape really quickly, actually. Surprisingly quickly. There we are. And then that goes on there. I like that. Looks like the foot of a Power Ranger Megazord. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You're not wrong there. I'll look up that Burj Khalifa, William. In fact, I'll have a quick look now. Oh, that's an AliExpress one. That probably won't be great. 190 quid. What? Oh, that's on Amazon. That's like nothing. That's ridiculous. Why is that 190 quid on Amazon? It's got like 12 pieces. That's madness. I must be looking at the wrong thing, surely. I'm not. There are 2 versions. Oh, okay. What's the other version then? Oh, Lego Architecture. Here we go. It's the Skylines one, yeah? I mean, it's not much better, is it? It's Dubai is the set name for that one. Okay. Yeah, not a fan of those. Well then. I mean, more for you if you buy it, really. I love, looks like 20 Lego heads stacked on each other. Yeah, there is another version. I just saw it actually where it's got flat pieces around the outside. But it ain't a whole lot better. Yeah, Lego do a lot of cool stuff that I love, but they also do a lot of trash and overcharge for basically all of it. There we go. That now slots in there. Now we take that piece that fell off, we take off. Brilliant. Perfect timing. Oh, when we're putting these 2 together. Are you guys going to be able to see this? Look at that. Both are very overpriced. Check that out, guys. And now, if I spin this, the landing gear comes down. And then spin it the other way. The landing gear goes up. That's really cool, isn't it? I like it. So that ball there is one of the bits that the shuttle connects to. It's going to sit on there like that. There you go, preview. Yeah, mechanical stuff is something that they always seem to get right. Oh. Now we need these 2 to connect sides. There we are. Awesome. What's next? Yep, I took those off already. Way ahead of you, Lego. And I already did that. Next is bag number 9. When I finish this, unfortunately, number 9, and I'm feeling fine, I like it. Unfortunately, I don't have space in this room to display it. So, it's going on top of the TV cabinet downstairs. Lego hits with the paper bags now. Yeah, totally. It took them a while to transition, but now they seem to be entirely paper bags. Which I am all in favour of. The only negative point there is to them is that it seems bits get stuck in them easier, and because they're not see-through, you can't see if there's a bit stuck in there. So you hold it up to the light though, and you can see. Get rid of the Stormtrooper helmet. Send it your way and put it there, white for white. I mean, there's no way in heck it's fitting in the space that Stormtrooper helmet's in. That is not a possibility. I need another pot. There we go. A white pot. There's a lot of pieces in that one. And parts tray, no pots there, yep. Fair. Fair. Okay. Let's get these pieces separated into piles. I mean, there's so many whites. There we go. I'm gonna get comments on the video, the time-lapse video, telling me how I should be knolling the parts. I used to do it. Tango still does it. Just haven't got the patience. And one of those, one of them. One, two. Then what we got? These. This one and a 6 long. And then that goes on there. Half the fun is having a wee root around. Yeah, that's fair. Remember in the past when everything came in single bags, so you had to scavenge on the pile, then you didn't organise it. Yeah. It looks a lot better on a video if you arrange it out. I should be less lazy, shouldn't I? It also takes longer as well, which is, depending on how you look at it, a good thing or a bad thing. Makes the build last longer, but it's a bit artificial, really. There you go. Ah, and you drop it. I don't have the patience for this. I'm going to get midway through and then be like, stuff it. And now I've gone quiet as well because I'm concentrating too much. I'm only seeing negatives with this, you know. things to be getting on with. No worries. Have a good one, Wiggy. Thank you for coming by. I love it when I see you. I miss you. Lovely to have you here. Enjoy your adulting as much as possible. Hey, welcome along, Jim. Wow, there is a lot of those. And even one more. Ah. In fact, many more. There we go. Bit more organised. That's probably the last time I'll do that. Now, what am I doing? That way. And a red one on the bottom. Then a 3 goes there. A corner there. And then where are the 2s? Oh, they're in there. 2 goes on there. 3 goes on there. Can't see that slopey bit. There it is. Nope, that's not it either. There we are. That bit goes down there. I think that's everything. Then that goes across here like that. So now we want a grey 6, grey 3 and a grey corner. That goes there, that one on there, and that one on there. The way they organise these into packets is a little confusing. At least I think it is. And one of them, and 3 double long wedges. Come on. Then one on the end, and all of these along there. Maybe it's easier to separate in the machines. Yeah, probably. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. Just can't think what it is. You're probably right. There we go. Right, that goes on there. And then one of these goes on there. Are you guys enjoying the music? It's a new one. I'm just one of them. You have a knack to be wrong, so go with that. Hello G-Man, welcome along. Three. That one and that one. Boom. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Hope you're having an awesome day. Excuse me. I don't know what that was then, but for a second, something about that shape. I think it's the black bit looking a bit like a handle. It made me think of the ghost trap from Ghostbusters. Like, that's mad. It doesn't look anything like it, but that's where my brain went. We need a 6 and a 2. That goes across the top and on the side. How long have I been collecting? That's a good question. A fair while. I mean, I've got a lot of Lego behind me. I don't even know when I started. I don't think it's that long ago. Maybe it was. Probably like 5 years. No, it's got to be more than that. Yeah, I don't know. A long time anyway. Or not a long time, depending on your point of view. Right, so I've done that. Now we need 4 along one of those. You've collected 7. Oh, I've got a few more than 7. Just in this room. You're going to guess it was the colour scheme, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was the colour scheme. Enjoy your blue lights, Jim. So, just in this room, I've got Concord, the Black Pearl, Han Solo in Carbonite Freezing Chamber, the Benatar Guardian's ship, Tractor, the Corvette, the Guardians of the Galaxy Milano, Astronaut. I'm gonna have to count instead of name them. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 in this room. Oh, 7 years. Okay, that's more impressive then. Collected around 30 grand in sets. That's incredible. No, I'm nowhere near that. I'm probably I don't know where I am really. Yeah, anyway, 30 sets in this room and there's more downstairs, so, and there's more in the next room to be built. So yeah, mostly movie stuff and cars. That's kind of my vibe really. The icons ones tend to be the ones that I'm drawn towards most. Anyway, I put that on. Now I need some more. That one. Yeah. 2 of them. One grey one of them. There it is. Yeah, I'd probably somewhere between 2 and 3 grand. Just started a channel fair. As long as you're not here to advertise it, you're just hanging out. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Cool. Done any Star Trek stuff? I'm not aware of any official Lego Star Trek. I don't think they've ever had a license. There is stuff coming. I know it's happening now. I think any that exist are like fan-made stuff. As far as I'm aware, but other people know better than me. Maybe there's been stuff back in the day that I don't know about. I'm not like a Lego historian or anything. Then that one. That goes that way. Oh, hang on. I need to put this on here somehow. Ah, like that. Okay. Then this goes there. The latest rumoured details offer an idea both on size and a release date for the Star Trek set, said to be coming Lego Icons 2025. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. There's one coming, but there hasn't been any historically that I know of. So no, I've never done any Star Trek stuff. It depends on the cost as to whether I do the one that's coming, because I imagine it's going to be big and expensive. Right, let's get this piece attached somehow. Where does that click in then? Goes in there. Never ever thought on Lego and Star Trek. Yeah, it's a fairly logical connection to make, isn't it? Really. Now we need a 4, and that goes along there. I hope they do a good job of it, that's all. 1, 2, 3. And that's the wrong side. Where's the other side? Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. So that goes there, 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 and there. Oh, I felt that coming apart then. That shouldn't have happened. Well, Black Friday is a long way away, isn't it? So yeah, they won't. If it's coming out Black Friday, they won't. We won't get any details about it until probably end of September. When they start sending out sets to reviewers and stuff. Hang on, where does that go? Oh, it goes down under there. That's quite cool. There we go. Walmart would have leaked it if it was close, yeah. It does tend to be online storefronts that leak them. Boxes in airports as well. So yes, anyway, the answer to the question is no, I've not done any Star Trek Lego because thus far there hasn't been any to do. I think there's quite a lot of people out there who have made their own. Yeah, Black Friday is always in November. It's the pre-Christmas sale. What's next? You're including anything made with Lego, including independent works. Ah, okay. Yeah, this far, like, other than when I was a kid and I played with, like, you pretty much only got generic Lego. There wasn't that many sets available when I was a kid. Not until, like, a bit later, but yeah, other than as a child, I've never built a model that's not an official set. Or, I mean, the exception is the Black Pearl, and I've got a Formula 1 truck as well. Those two things are not official Lego, they're fakes. But they're still, you know, pre-designed sets. I've never really been that interested in trying to figure my own out. I just assume that I'm not good enough to do it, but and of course buying individual parts these days is actually pretty tricky. It can be expensive and difficult because they don't really sell them anymore. There's some like very basic sets you can get, but it wouldn't be enough to actually make anything substantial. Yeah, 3,600 pieces, that's going to be several £100s. Hello, Arthur. You alright, little one? You gonna come and say hello to everyone? No? Not interested in that, eh? That would be a long live stream, absolutely. I don't know what the biggest one I've done is. I assume it must be the SLS rocket. Goes there. And two of those. Oof. They're quite hard to fit in that little slot. There we go. Say hello, little Arthur. He's not very happy about being there. You're gonna sit on my model, are you? Yep, there he goes. It was my fault, to be fair. I encouraged him. Arthur, come here. Come on. Hey, little kitten. Arthur's a bit better behaved than Ford is. Pussycat. Oh. Come on, little one. Leave the Lego alone. There we are. Good boy. No, we've had enough now. We're leaving. Okay. Where did I get to? That's going on there. Oh, I finished that page. Okay, cool. Now we cover the rest of this. Oh, hang on. I didn't finish that page, did I? Put that on. I put those on. But I missed that. Yeah. We definitely served the cat. That's how it be. Now we turn over. Studier and a studier. That goes there. And then these go either side. Perfect. And then two of those there and there. There we go, it's in there. Now that goes upside down and in there. Two grills. goes in there. Oh, nice. So this goes over here and in there. Oh, that's very cool. That's surprising how well that works. I like that. And then these two in the top close that up. It's incredible how similar in scale. Well, I suppose it makes entire sense, doesn't it? I was going to say it's incredible how similar in scale the shuttle is to the plane, but obviously they are to the same scale. It's not quite what I meant. But if you look at the size of the nose of the Boeing and the size of the nose of the shuttle, they're comparable. I thought the fuselage of the 747 would be larger. Did I hydrate? I did hydrate, yes, I did. I'll do it again though, just so that you can see. Oh, we've got a sticker. I didn't even realise there were stickers for the Boeing. I'm going to have to find it now. That's a problem. Wow, I threw it in the bin. How about that? I threw it in the bin. I'm glad I hadn't emptied the bin. That would have been awful. There's so many stickers left on it as well. I don't know what on earth made me do that. Right, there we go. And that goes on there. And then this goes on here. I remember doing this at the start of the bag. This was the first thing we did, wasn't it? Oops. The scale kind of look a little off, but not bad compared to the photos you find of the Piglet setup. Yeah, I mean, obviously you're very limited with the size of a stud you've kind of got to pick a scale that works for both and be close enough. You've got a very fixed number of options of how to do it. There we go. It's getting in the way now. I can't see the new bits. Right, so that's done. Now I need this down there. Another one of them. Across there. Another one of them down there. One of them there. That up there. Then this goes here. This goes down here. And that across there. That seems to be the finished thing, which goes on there. Let's get all of these forward now. That one goes there. 3 next to it. And then an L goes there. That one. That one. There we go. And then this one. Goes in, another one of them. Oh, did that wrong. Let's grab that one first on there, and then another 2 on there. Then that one goes on. And then we've got one of them and a 2. And another one of them. And a 2. And a grey one over here. cool. That looks right. And that now sits on top of there. And we turn it over and get another one of these on there. Now we turn our fuselage around. And this goes in here. Very nice. There we go. On and in place. And we've got 1, 2, 3. And that one. Fun fact, 6 orbiters flew atop the modified 747, Enterprise, Columbia, Challenger, Discovery, Atlantis and Endeavour. That's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. Isn't it? Discovery. Yeah. Enterprise was the prototype, that's the word. Enterprise was the prototype model that never actually went to space. Just did high level flights. Yeah, there you go. The others all did though. Done all of them. That's not right though, that's the wrong one. That one that I need. There we are. It didn't look right. I couldn't figure it out. It's quite alarming how often I'm forgetting words now. Bit scary. I hope I haven't got like early onset dementia or anything like that. That would be horrible. I don't think there's a lot of reason to suspect anything as awful as that. Right, Discovery is the most flown, got the most rides on the 747, yeah. Enterprise was used for atmospheric flights, yes. Columbia was the first orbiter in space, yeah. Columbia and Challenger both had horrific accidents, sadly. So, yeah, Discovery, Atlantis and Endeavour are the 3 that are left. Atlantis is at Kennedy Space Center. Endeavour is at the California Aerospace Center. Enterprise is on the deck of the... Is it the Intrepid? I can't remember. The aircraft carrier museum that's in New York Harbor. Discovery. I can't remember where Discovery is. Oh, Discovery's probably at the Smithsonian, isn't it? There you go. Wow, I know where they all are. That's crazy, isn't it? Man, just the in my head knowledge that. That's how much I like space stuff. Like, I'm not even trying to learn it as such, but it's in there somewhere. Maybe I don't need to worry about degeneration in my mind. It's just got too much nonsense in there for common words and stuff to stay in. Right. A long one first. Goes on there. The Intrepid, excellent. I even got the name right. That's the one I've seen in person, so that's the one I have most reason to actually remember it. I'm looking forward to the display being finished, the building to be finished at the LA Space Center, because that one's going to be awesome. It's mounted as if it was on the launch pad, so it's attached to the orange boosters vertically, and they're going to have a glass floor above it so that you can walk over the top and look down. Ah, there you go. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were swapped over. During the move to the Intrepid, it was damaged by Hurricane Sandy. Oh. Yeah, at the moment you can't see it. It's closed off because they're still building it. For quite a while though, they had put it in place. They put it in place in its new display area, and they hadn't started the building work around it, so they put it in first and they're building the building around it. And so for quite a long time you could go to the park that's beside it and see it just stood up there. I mean, I wish I'd been able to see that. That would have been awesome. Almost better than the actual display in the end, I think. I hope they do a launch pad for the shuttle. That would be cool. I'd definitely buy that. Endeavour is currently being installed in vertical launch system. There you go. But yeah, my ambition is to go see them all. I don't know whether I'll ever achieve it, especially with not having an income these days. We might not ever have the spare money to do it. Maybe in retirement. The Go for Stat configuration. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it was called that. Whalers on the moon. Oh, cool. I feel like I've missed a bit there. I've got one of those left over, and I feel like I don't normally have one of them left over. I'm a bit worried about that. I don't know, it seems to be holding together, so I won't worry. First flight ready tank and two boosters. Oh, last. Sorry. Okay. I'm amazed those survived. Where did we start today? We started on bag 8, I think, didn't we? So we're 2 bags in. How many have I got? 16. Cool. Mounted 10 meters off the ground at a dramatic tilt. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Robotic, the calendar arm is extended. Fantastic. Yeah, I want to go see that one. I've heard they do a cinema show beforehand. So you watch a film about it, and it finishes up on a shot of it in place, and then the screen lifts up out of the way and reveals the real thing behind it. I've probably that's a spoiler for anyone that hasn't been. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I really want to go see that. Hopefully they don't change that before I get there. I don't think it's actually been there that long, that particular method of displaying. I really wish the UK had a decent history in spaceflight. I mean, it's got, it's involved in a lot of it. We've got a space museum in where is it? Northampton? So I can't remember. No, Leicester, I think. I've been to that. It's interesting, but we've never launched anything, and so everything's like a collab with everyone else, which is fine. That is fine. I mean, so is most of NASA stuff, but at least for them, it happens on their soil, so they can sort of take some ownership of it. I would very much like that to be the case. So they are building launch pads around the UK. There's one nearly done, I think, at the Shetland Islands. Again, I don't know if I'll ever be able to go see that. But I guess it's conceivable that I'll see the launches from here. Like, I'll see the streak of light go up the sky. I really don't know whether that'll be a thing or not. But I'm desperate. I'm desperate to see it. My friend Ben goes on cruises regularly from Miami. So he goes every time before they leave. He has an extra day or two and spends them both at Kennedy. And then they drive down to Miami and go on their cruise, which is incredible. But yeah, I don't have the money to do that, sadly. Maybe I should start like a GoFundMe or something. Get Rob to Kennedy. Put a stream goal on all my streams. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not with like the same 10 viewers coming back. There we go. That goes on, and then another one on top. This is currently fully symmetrical, so it doesn't actually matter where I put these. Those go that way. 2 of these go on sides, and then 1 of them on the back. There we are. And now we get that on top of there. That on top, and another one of them. Then 1, 2, 3. Lovely. One of these and 2 of those. So those go on there. They rotate so they're facing the same way. And then this goes across the top of that. Okay, that goes on there, like that. That goes on there, like that. That goes on the top of there, like that. And then that goes there and there, like those. It's funny, the camera hasn't moved, but I feel like it's further over the top again than it was when I set it last night. That was very odd. Right, then those go either side of what? Oh, they go that way. In the middle two, like that. That. I broke it. No, what have I done? What have I done? That goes on there. On there and on there. That goes on there. Jeez. I'm not very good at this. This is... and it's come apart again. This is tricky. There we go. Need to get that clipped into something quick. You didn't see Atlantis on display. It was after a flight in '89. It landed at Edwards. Ah, okay. Then piggybacked to Kennedy. Got to see it land, then roll over to the disassembly area. Oh, cool. Land at Kennedy. Yeah, cool. Well, either way. I was going to say, the display, I think, is reasonably modern. Reasonably recent. Like, within the last 10 years, I think. I mean, obviously it will have been in the Space Center on display before that, but like what I was talking about, the experience in the cinema and then the reveal and everything, that's all modern. Current displaying of the shuttles was done in 2012. Ah, there we go. Okay, so more than 10 years, but not super long. Not super long. Right. Now we can strengthen this up a bit with these two. I hope. There we are. Put and the same way around. There we go. That one on first, and then that one on second. There we are. Oh. Fluffy's Brick Studio raided the channel. Thank you very much for the raid, Fluffy. How's it going? Welcome along. Lovely to see you. Hello, Mr. Harral. And Scotty Rotten, welcome along. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Welcome along. Another builder you didn't know about fixed. Just to be very clear, I mostly play games, but I also do Lego. So. And Scotty as well. Everyone's following me. Thank you so much, guys, for the follows. It's lovely to have you all here. Jim was able to be close enough you could make out the outlines of some tiles. Then he got shooed away. Ah, that's a shame. I am so enjoying the build. Yeah, really, really enjoying it. I love building Lego. It's awesome. What have you been building? What were you streaming? By the way, guys, I am streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so when you hear me talking or replying to messages that you can't see, you're not going mad. It's because they're on the other service. I have to say that quite a lot. Yeah, what were you building, Fluffy? If you were building, maybe you were, I don't know, showing off the builds you've already done or something? I've no idea where I got to now after the raids. You guys have distracted me. I've done that one. I've not done that one. Let's grab 2 of these. Don't believe him going mad, yeah. I mean, I never said I wasn't going mad. I said that you guys watching aren't going mad. Four of these single studs. There they are. Yeah, we are all mad round here. It's alright, you get used to it. You become mad as well very quickly. Your girlfriend's in the UK, crazy hot where you are too. Today's cooler actually. It's 15 degrees Celsius now. And it's been wet today, it's been rainy, so actually today's pretty cool. But yeah, the last few days have been 29 degrees Celsius, and it's been, yeah, I mean that's not hot for a lot of people, but for here it's hot and we're not used to it, so it really does get to us. You're in Canada. That's cool. I know quite a few Canadians now. I'm building a collection of Canadians. It's good. I like it. All my previous builds, basically I build these on stream. And then I when I finish the model, I edit the streams into time lapses, speed builds, whatever they're called. So if you want to see any of the other models which are around me, they're all on my YouTube channel, which is linked below. Here in Denmark, yeah, you're blaming me for the flash floods. Yeah, that's fair. Right, okay. Do that one first. I got out the bits for two completely different steps then, because I'm so distracted. Yeah, I want to know what Fluffy was doing on stream. You guys need to tell me what the stream was before the raid, before he came over to the dark side. There we are. That is looking good. Canada Hearts. We like Canada Hearts. What am I looking for? One of them. That goes on there. Then we get that one on there. I've got lots of bits like lying around now. Right, that one goes on top there, and those go across there. I've been to the UK twice now. Absolutely loved every minute of it. It's cool, isn't it? I like living here. You're in Silicon Valley. Twitch is a very international platform. Yes, it certainly is. My wife lived in Silicon Valley for a year when she was at high school. She did a year of high school in the US. Her dad used to work for Philips, who have a big place down there. Which way? That way up. Then that goes on there, apparently. And then, oh, this then goes on top. Which way round? That way round. Like that. That doesn't. No, it's got to be that way round, surely. Have I got that on backwards? Oh, I'm going the wrong way through the instructions. That's what the problem is. So I've done that. No, that's correct. I'm getting confused here. Every return there's something historical and amazing. Yeah, totally. Open to a suggestion? I guess so. Everything I do on videos and streams and stuff is subject to my mental health. Like pretty much everything I do is like the limit of what I'm capable of right now. So it depends what the suggestion is as to whether it's something I feel able and wanting to do. Those struts look like the ones for the holding the tail end of the shuttle. Yeah, I think they are, yeah. Oh, Duxford Imperial War Museum is amazing. Portsmouth is also amazing. Right. Where am I? What am I even doing? So I've done that bit, and now this has to go on top. You have a mobile device, you can load up full 3D instructions. Oh yeah, I get that. I did try that. Maybe I should try it again. The trouble is, I've got a small phone here. Oh, hello. I've got loads of messages on my phone. Oh well, I'll check those later. Yeah, I did try that for a bit. I don't know why I didn't carry on. What platform do you stream with? I use OBS. PC. I even had an emulator on here for a little while so that I could have that on there. But I found I wasn't using it that much, so there's only like the occasional thing that's difficult to see. But yeah, that seems to be that way round, and it wants this to go that way. Which means that those are going to be on there. And there's a gap where it doesn't feel like there ought to be a gap. What am I missing there? I think I've done something wrong on this layer. Right, let's go back through. So we've got the blue, then we've got one, then we've got one white, then another brown, then the black one, then another brown, then the white. Ah! No, the black, then the white, then another brown. Yeah, that's correct. Everything on here seems to be correct. Yeah, I'll have a look into that. Thank you, Mr. Harl. I did have an emulator that I could run the app from the on. I've done it before. I just stopped using it. I wasn't using it very much. But yeah, I probably should do. This this is right. This is definitely right. But it's not lining up for some reason. Unless that back one I've got wrong. So it's flat there. Then two of those on top of there, that's correct. And then that one goes straight on top, so that's correct as well. So why does that not sit? Unless I've built this one wrong. Oh, I didn't do anything wrong at all. Hello Fez, welcome along. Or sorry, Firams, welcome along. With the struts connect, offset a row of dots higher. What I didn't realise was that this bit slides up and down. I was being stupid. So this bit goes exactly where I put it on here. Ah, now I've broken that. There was nothing wrong at all. There you go. And then this bit slides down and on like that. It was silliness. Just wasn't paying enough attention, that's all. Thank you very much for the suggestion though, Mr. Harl. I appreciate it. Appreciate you taking an interest and helping me out. I probably should do that. I'm so used to doing it this way, that's the trouble. It's one of those things where you just have to break your habits. I did figure it out. Right, so that's now on top of there like it's supposed to be. And now I can get two of these. And they go on there. And on there. That one and that one next. Across the top and on there. And then 2 of these. Oh, that one threw me for a minute. I was convinced I'd done something wrong. Right, and then 4 of those. Oh wow, did you see that lift? That was cool. Look, couldn't do it a second time. That was a one and done. Let's try. Nah, can't do it a second time. That's really weird. Cool. Okay, now complete symmetrical pattern of those. This is a great kit. Glad you decided to share it. Yeah, I pretty much share them all now. It's been a while since I've. In fact, I started this quite a long time ago. I built the shuttle probably a month ago or more even. I don't know. You got it on tape. Well done. You need to clip it. Like that was a pro Lego lift. That one. Yeah, I built that like ages ago, and then I just had a big gap where I didn't feel up to streaming and doing it. So I'm really pleased I'm back with it now. The last couple of days I've just been like, yeah, okay, I'm ready again now. And now there's more of you here to see it, so that's cool. Yeah, like I say, I've got loads of time lapses, and even all these streams. They're also on the YouTube channel as well. So it's the kind of thing you're into. You can go back and have a look at them. They're all on a playlist on the YouTube channel. Oh, I've got to do 2 of them. That always catches me out. I always build one and then like, what next? Like, oh, it's 2. Sometimes I get like 2 or 3 steps further along and then they're like, now put the other one on. And I'm like, what other one? I have to go back and build it again. Right. So that's on there. This needs to go upside down now. And then brown ones to the bottom. That way. And then 2 of these. Quite often chat has to point out that I've missed a bit as well, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure you tell me when I'm doing it wrong. That way, that one and that one. So what kits have you guys got, if any? What's your favourite? And that, and then no, that way, that way, that way, and that way, and then one more of those on the back end. Right, now this goes that way on there. Cool. And this goes on there. Wow. Don't think Twitch will let you list the collection you've been building for 25 years, so a bunch. Wow. That's I've had a few of you guys in here today that have been like, oh yeah, I've been doing it for like many years and I've spent £30,000 on them and stuff. Like, it's quite incredible. I think for me it's probably more like 12 years, something like that. I did Lego as a kid, and then obviously when I got to a certain age I didn't do it anymore, and I think my mum gave away all of my Lego to, you know, friends who had kids, which is fair enough. I don't mind that. It all went to kids who enjoyed it, so that's fine. And then yeah, when they started doing like movie tie-in stuff, that's kind of when I got interested. And actually when I started properly streaming and I wanted a cool background to have behind me, that's kind of when it also started. I started buying things, and then I was like, well, what about Lego? There's some cool Lego stuff. And now the Lego's taken over everything else. I do still have quite a lot of other stuff there, but I've got so much Lego. You've found the builder community iceberg. There are some with a lot, and some with a lot, and most with quite a few. Yeah, I reckon I've got something in the region of 50 sets, 40 to 50 sets, something like that, conservatively. It's probably, actually it probably is more than that, because I've got like quite a lot of speed champions and stuff. I didn't count them earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, you can add another 12 or 13 to the 30 I listed earlier. So in this room I've got 45 sets. Yeah. But that's over like 12 years. I tend to go for specific ones. I like the bigger ones, but I can't always afford them. So I just pick and choose ones that I particularly like. I don't just like buy everything. I was just doing it, Jim. I was just doing it. Oh, we've got a an alert on YouTube, I think it is. I need to get Lightroom up to see what it is. Lumia stream, sorry. Oh, it was the clip. Jim created a clip. There we go. Guess a rough estimate is 50 sets on a couple of 6-foot shelves and 10 shelves, not counting the various stragglers spread around the house. Yeah, okay, you got a similar amount to me then. A fairly similar amount. Thank you for clipping that, Jim. I appreciate it. Is this a new? No, this is what I've done already. On to the next page. There we are. Oh, I did that wrong as well. Pay attention. Come on. Goes on there and hangs over the end. Then we get a 2 on there. Then we put it aside and start a new assembly. Every time you imagine you have quite a few, then go watch a YouTube video from Duck Bricks. It will reset your idea of what an insane amount of Lego looks like. I know, right? I've not done, like a lot of people go for the city stuff. I really like it, but I just don't have the room or the money to invest in it. I don't have an income at the moment, so it's a bit tricky. We're not hard up, don't get me wrong. I'm not like saying, oh well, woe is me, I'm so poor. That's not the case at all. But I do have to be a bit responsible about what I spend. So Yeah, for me it's like the icons. Lego icons is my favourite. Space and money, the ultimate limiting factor. Yeah, there you go. You're retired, so you stick to a Lego budget. That's incredibly sensible. But yeah, the Lego city stuff, I've seen people building like huge cities out of the modular stuff, and it's incredible. I'd love to do that, but it's you need to buy a warehouse to put it in. Okay, I've done all of those. One of them, one of them, one of them. That, then that, then that. Goes on there. Red on there, and then another one of them on top. This one goes on top of there. Cool. Your new diversion is going back and lighting up all the modules with lighting kits. Oh wow. Is that fun to do? I've thought about lighting kits because I've got quite a few on the shelf that obviously would look great with lighting kits. But like, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to like mostly disassemble them to fit the kits. Sometimes they can be really intricate. So that's what's held me back so far, and I'd like to do it. Excuse me. They're kind of battery powered as well, a lot of them, aren't they? I need to do it in a way that I can power it off of a mains setup, so that I'm not always changing batteries, and so that I can control it with smart plugs. That's something that I really want to do, because my lights are controlled by smart plugs at the moment. Let me set up a button quickly. There we go. That should work now. So if I press this button, there you go. All my lights go off. They're all linked to. Oh, it hasn't done that one for some reason. It's just on the shelves. Oh, because Livestream is doing it. So there you go. I've got everything wired up to smart plugs so that the stream can control it. If you do the upcoming Enterprise, I recognise a light kit for that one at least. Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? No, honestly, it's not fun to do it. The results are so amazing it becomes worth it. Yeah, I figured. They're powered via a USB connected to a hub. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably give that a go at some point then. We might do some streams of disassembling and adding in lighting kits. Right, that one's on. So now I need you, you two. That one and that one. Cool. That way, that way. Yeah, I think I'll have a go at that then with USB stuff. At the moment I've got just the shelf lights plugged into a smart switch, so it turns the shelf lights on and off. But what I'm intending to do is to plug a power strip into the smart plug and then have several things in there so it turns off everything at once. But also I'm wondering if the lighting that's in there, because it's shining on them, whether it will overpower the lights in them so you won't actually see them that well. It probably will do that. Oh yeah, I'm doing this one. then that way. That's smart. I see what they're doing there. Then that one. That all goes on there. And then another one. This is obviously the tail. Two of these, and another one of them. Come on. Then that goes on there. Cool. We're getting to the end of this bag now. Can't believe it's only 8:30. I must have started a lot earlier today. By the time I'd done 3 bags last night, I was done. And it was like, it was 10 o'clock or something. Coffee Brick Studio has a much more effective solution where he puts the modulars on an MILS plate, then uses the pin connectors between them to connect multiple plates together to a single plug. Then they are all equally switchable but can be separated easily to move them. That's very clever. Make a night view button, it's controlled by a timer. Yeah, that's good. Good shout. Ads, really? That sucks. We'll stick an ad in on YouTube as well for people who aren't subscribed. Let me know when you're back. We've got 2 minutes of ads, so anyone who's not a member or a subscriber on Twitch or a member on YouTube will currently have some ads. That is all good. Got another minute to go. Have a home Wi-Fi plug switch is controllable from the home. Home app on the phone. On and off at touch. Yeah, that's the same setup I've got. Doom ba doom ba doom 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 ba doom doom doodly doodly doo. Seribot. I'll look that one up later. I don't know, I've got Stream Elements bot in as well. Are we done yet? 2, 1. There we go, they're back. I don't know about the YouTube ones, I don't know how long the YouTube ads last. That's the downside of doing both Twitch and YouTube. Have a night theme done like I was. Yeah. I understood what you meant, Jim. Yeah, that's the disadvantage of streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, is that your ads are not going to be synced. In fact, I don't think I don't even run mid ads, mid-roll ads on my YouTube streams. It'd be nice to have a button to do both of them, so that they're just done and out the way at the same time. I can probably set that up. Anyway, I've not done any building while you've been gone, so we will carry on. Done that. Now we get one of them in there. Ah! Nearly didn't get that. 2 browns. Siri also auto blocks bot attacks and has a number of very handy features. Oh, okay. There's Twitch only. Yeah, a lot of them are Twitch only. Or YouTube only. They're one or the other normally. But to be fair, I don't get any of those attacks on YouTube anyway, so I don't really need the protection over there, so that's fine. I don't know what YouTube does to kind of filter them out, but it works. Or maybe I'm just not high enough profile for them to attack me. Maybe that's all it is. It's brutal here and then actually. Yeah, I do get quite a lot of them. Not yet, be patient, I know, right? Cool. But yeah, my audience is mostly on YouTube because I do videos. I do a daily gaming video and then streams as well. But it costs me nothing to stream to both YouTube and Twitch, so I figure why not? If there's people, I don't get a lot of viewers on Twitch, but I figure why not? It's free, so if anyone wants to watch, they're welcome to. Cool. That is weird looking, that. Maybe it's not. Is that the tail? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's... No, it's got to be because those are for flaps, aren't they? I feel like that could be a wing, though. I don't know. This thing's going to get huge pretty quickly, I think. We're going to have a problem. Ah, okay. It's the actual tail section. So this goes that way and this goes on there like that. There we go. No, not a wing. I thought it was the upright of the tail like that, and then you'd have the flap on here for your rudder, but no, it's not. It's the bottom of the tail section, so that's going to go on there like that. We're on to bag 11, guys. Do we continue? I think we do. I think we continue. I reckon we'll do this stream till I'm too tired. And then I'll have one more extra long stream to finish it off. That's probably not going to be until the end of next week, though. Because, yeah, I'm going to be away and otherwise occupied until then. This bit always takes a while. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, I'm not new to streaming. I've been doing streaming for years, but what I am is sort of set in my ways, if you know what I mean. I have something that works, so I leave it alone. And sometimes that's not the best thing. You need to move forward and make changes and do stuff. But it takes effort and energy, and sometimes, a lot of the time, in fact most of the time, I don't have that. I'm just like, this works, so I will leave it alone. What was my favourite build? Oh, everyone, what was your favourite build? I asked that earlier, but nobody responded to me. I think mine is probably... I don't know. Looking around at what I've got. Concord was pretty epic. Yeah, it is tough, isn't it? It might be Concord, or it might be the Saturn V. I don't know. The Saturn V was very repetitive, so maybe not that one. And the same's true for the SLS launch system. That was redundant, wasn't it? The SLS launch system, when SLS stands for Space Launch System. Gosh, actually, maybe Ecto 5, maybe the Ghostbusters mobile. Yeah, the Concorde was yeah, the SLS. Concorde was good. The wings, very good. I enjoyed those. I've 3D printed a wall mount for it, but so far I've not been brave enough to put it up. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet at some point. That one, and then that one on there. Had the riverboat for the built-in paddle wheel animation. I've not seen the riverboat. I mean, I've seen pictures of it online. Palace Theatre. I don't even know that one at all. Palace Theatre. Yeah, I mean, DeLorean is one of my big all-time cool things. The AT-AT Walker from Star Wars was epic. I really enjoyed that. It's the small one though. Is it the small one or is it the medium one? I'm not sure. It's not the UCS one anyway. It's the like £150 version, not the £700 version. I think it's a small one because I think there's a £500 version one as well. I only know in pounds, by the way, so hopefully you can approximate which one I'm talking about. You guys are all going to know far better than me. Sons each wanted a different version of the DeLorean. Wound up getting 3 and building each variation. That's cool. That is cool. I always go for Back to the Future 2. There's something about the flying DeLorean that I just love. I've got, aside from Lego, I've got a huge collection of DeLoreans. I've got a lot of DeLorean models. One of which is a maglev one that is now worth about 4 times what I paid for it. So, but it doesn't matter because I'm not selling it. I love that thing. It's really cool. So yeah, I've got a big connection to the DeLorean. Up on my wall there, I actually have the license plate, the Out of Time license plate from the DeLorean, and it is made from the same stock, pressed in the same machine as the original one that went on the film car. It's from Earl Hayes Press, who made it first time round. Every so often they make a little run of them and sell them, and I was so chuffed to be able to get hold of that. They sold so quickly that if you got one you were very lucky, so I was very lucky. So that's up on my wall right now for my viewing pleasure. Which one of these is it? It's that one. And then this one on top of there. Come on. Right, then we turn it over again. And that goes on there. I don't think we're building the tail, Jim. I think we're building a wing now. Or maybe this is a tail wing. Does it say? Oh no, I think it's actually the far end, is it? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm building now. Yeah, that's one of my proudest possessions, is that that license plate. It's as near as you can get to being the one that was on the car without actually being it. That goes on there. And that goes there. One of them and 2 of them. Excuse me. I'm asthmatic, by the way, guys, so if I cough and wheeze a bit during the stream, I can only apologise for it. It is outside of my control. I do have a mute button, so I can just depends if I can get to it in time. One of them done that. Right, now that one, that one, that one, and that one. On there, and then other one goes on there. We're getting there. We are making strides. Yeah, this goes. Okay, this goes on the side there. Like that. Indeed, like that. Cool. So yeah, we were building more of the tail. It didn't look like it to start with, but we are. It's all fine. Lego knows what they're doing. It's fine that we don't. Well, that I don't anyway. Maybe you guys know what's going on. Goes there. Goes there. Goes there. Then one under there. We've entered another quiet patch, haven't we? Everyone's settled down. Hope you're still enjoying hanging out and chilling quietly. There we go. That seems to be all of those. And then one more of these on there. Then back up that way. There we go. Then this goes... Oh, that one first on there. This goes across there. And one in there. Two of them go on the end there, and then a 3 along that bit. Cool, cool. That goes on there. And then 2 more of these. That side and that side. Lovely. That's a 4. So this one goes across here, that one goes in front of it. And then the last of these long ones goes there. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. That one goes in there, and that one in front of it. Then that one in the small gap, that one in the big gap. There we go. Two more of the blue pieces. There and there. And then this gets turned round and sits on there. There we are. Nice. It wasn't quite lining up then, and then suddenly it did. Cool! Cool, cool. How many more have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 bags left after this one. That does that. And then that on top. 2, 3. Oh, upside down. That way. This goes on here. Cool. Those two gets that. And then this one on top. And that goes in there. And the same the other side. That one. Two of these, one on the corner, that on top. And that goes on there. Lovely. You guys still alive? Just checking, making sure you're alright. That goes back up the right way again now. And that sits level there. Dealing with real life at the same time. Ah, no worries, no worries. Not complaining, just checking that I'm like I haven't gone offline or anything. Define alive, yeah. Well, you've responded, William, so that means that's as alive as I need. I'm quite happy for having a quiet patch. It's not a problem at all. Lurking is a common experience. Oh yeah, it is. It's been a while on YouTube. I suppose it's fairly common in LEGO streams, but on YouTube, I've got to the point where I tend to have people talking a lot of the time now, so I'm not so used to it on that side. But yeah, I've had many years of literally talking to myself on Twitch. And on YouTube as well. I'm very aware of quietness. Deja vu watching you build this kit since you did it on stream relatively recently. Oh, nice. That's cool. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Did I just put that on? Yes, I did just put that on. Let's do the reverse now. Goes there. That goes on there, and that goes underneath there. Is that right? Yep, that looks right to me. And that goes on here. Oh, it's time for the big one. It's that time, guys. This is the joining of two parts. I think it's probably worth us zooming out for that. Here we go. Check this. This is nerve-wracking, you know. There we are. The two become one. It's reassuring. It was equally confusing at times in the same ways you're hitting. The phrase, "is this right?" was very frequent. Oh yeah. I say this pretty often when I'm doing LEGO streams, is that I feel like we ought to have a bingo card. For all the viewers watching can have a bingo card for things that A, I say, and B, chat says. There's is this right is one of them, obviously. There's it's coming along nicely and it's taking shape now. Those kinds of things. Oh, I've dropped a bit. I've dropped a piece, or I've lost a piece, or there's a bit missing, I think is one. There's always like, you can't find the bit, and you swear that you've looked everywhere, and it absolutely has to be that Lego missed a piece out when they were putting your set together, and it turns out that it was there all along, hiding somewhere that you couldn't get to. Yeah, we should have a proper bingo card made up, and everyone can tick them off as we go. They're just part and parcel of the Lego experience. Consider adding some free sound snippets for the chat. Yeah, totally. I worry about sound snippets because I've been at a lot of streams where people are just spamming them all the time, and it is not fun. I watch some guys called the Game Society Pimps who play games like Skyrim and Oblivion and stuff, and they have what they call walk-ons. When people arrive, they have like a sound effect that plays, and so the first 45 minutes of the stream is just one after the other, and it drives me crazy. I can't cope with it. Like, you're trying to like follow the dialogue in the game of what's going on and stuff, and there's just these constant sound effects going off all the time. I think it'd be fine for me to just have a few of them, like you say. I don't even know how to set those up actually. I'd have to try. Yeah, cooldowns. Cooldowns is the way to do it, isn't it? I had to have a cooldown on my hydrate because one of my mates actually was watching, and he just kept spamming it. He was trying to make me need the loo by just drinking constantly. So I added a cooldown on that one. But yeah, there's all kinds of things like that I need to look into. Do you use Discord, Mr. Hurrah? Are you a Discorder? It seems to be that there's like... You said you're retired. There's like a certain type of retiree, Jim being one of them, that adopts it, and then many that don't. There we go. You had a crash sound, and one of the regulars did it so often you moved to a points redeem and put 20-minute cooldown. Yeah, that's how it needs to be, really, isn't it? Yeah, you share a Discord with Fluffy, who rated. Oh, awesome. I was gonna say, if you want to join mine or I join that one. Like I struggle. I've got so many Discords that I'm part of, and I basically can't ever look at them because I'm just in so many of them. Oh, hang on. Did I do 3 there? Yeah, I did 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I was going to ask if you would be up for providing a minimal amount of guidance on some of these suggestions that you're giving. It would be appreciated. Your list scrolls 2 full screens height at this point. Yeah, fair enough. I've got a lot of them I've got muted, like only mentions show up for me because I just can't cope with it mentally, like having so much of it there. This is come undone again. Logical, yeah. I feel mean because, like, you know, a lot of them are friends or whatever. But I just I just can't keep up with all of them. This has got this the other way around. I better turn it just so that I can not miss anything. But yeah, if you're willing, my Discord is down below. It would be lovely to have some help. Or, to be honest, just add me as a friend. If you'd rather not join the server, I understand entirely for the exact reasons I just gave. If you don't want to. There we go, right. That's that one. And then this one goes on there with this one on top. If you're not up for it, then that's totally fine. Not a problem. There we go. One more bag. One more bag, I think. You're just grabbing the invite to whisper. Cool. I've got a whisper from Jim. I don't know how old that is. 4th of July 25. Oh yeah, okay. Not long ago. A couple of weeks ago. Testing 1 2 3. I got that one. I never look at my Twitch stuff because I just have so little engagement over here. It's unnatural for me to do so. Here we are. Gosh, lots of bits in here. I think we're going to get quite a lot of the fuselage finished by the looks of it with this bag. This feels like a much more involved bag than the previous ones. Oh, I've just knocked the sticker sheet off. We'll never see that again. I have block whispers on. Oh, right, okay. Have you asked to be a friend? Where are we? Friends. Add friend. Yeah, I had quite a lot of like underage viewers, shall we say, kids like spamming me with messages and stuff. So I had it so that so that I only I have to accept friends to send messages. There we go. Cool. Alright, we can catch up on there later on anyway. But yeah, even though it's blocked, you can ask for friendship on there. but it's all good. I have added you now. Thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate it. To be honest, I will very likely forget and never message you and ask you about it, but feel free to bother me about it if I don't. Look at this. So many windows. This is crazy. Still more. This is getting out of hand now. Gosh, I'm not going to have room to actually work on this because the rows of pieces are just going to take up all the space. My word. Look at that. That is crazy. Right. We start with 2 of these, which go on here. Oh my. When you were ramping up on Twitch, you had a lot of very kind people helping you out, giving pointers. Feel very comfortable paying it forward. Find someone that's not selling something is like digging up a diamond. I know, right? It's a bit of a nightmare. I mean, I am a techie guy, like most of it I will be able to work out myself, but it's one of those things where if somebody's already, you know, been through and done it first, then you know, why go through all of the same stuff again when somebody can just say, oh yeah, just do that. I can work kind of stuff out on my own quite happily, but sharing knowledge is a you know, an important thing. same back the other way. Like if there's anything I can help you with. I mean, I'm a video editor by trade. Before that I was an IT guy. So if I can ever help, then I'm happy to do so. Hello, Set to Build. Welcome along. Comcast is here. It gets mildly amusing when you get pinged by AI chat sessions. Canned responses. Yeah, totally. Need to spell out. No worries, dude. Thank you, man. I'll be in touch. And like I say, anything I can help with as well, I'm more than happy to. Cool. How you doing, Set to Build? I take it you're a friend of Mr. Hral. Lovely to have you with us. This thing is starting to get sizable, isn't it? Another 6 onto another one of them. Oof. There we go. Two on the end, then a upright piece. And then a single one. You could say that. That sounds ominous. Would you care to elaborate? Should I be staying away? Where's the slope? Over there, no? That's there. So this goes on top of that one. Then another one of them. And a longer one of them. One and that one. Look at that. We're building some serious stuff now. If they're any good, you might not lose the connection if fast enough. Yeah. It depends what they're doing, doesn't it? They're replacing the whole line. It's probably going to happen. Okay, so I've done that and then another L piece on top. Just having a laugh at Hral requesting sound alerts on this otherwise chill broadcast. Oh, I see. Yes. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go in for the sound alerts. It's been mentioned a couple of times recently, actually, so people clearly like it, but I'm not sure it's realistically my speed of things, really. So that going there, then we're turning it around. Is that going on the inside or the outside? I really don't know. A visual one that blinks your lights behind you could be nice, yeah. They take a second to respond though, so it might not be very... Like if I double tap my button now, it takes that long. It's not a quick thing. Right, so I've done that. Now I need 1, 2. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Tell you what, creating a category for Lego is an amazing move on Twitch's part. I've had so many more people turning up because of that. And it's like a chain reaction, isn't it? The first person finds you because of the category, and then they tell all the people that they know about it. It's very cool. Done that. Wait, did I do all of that? Yes, I did. I used that one. Cool. It took us a few years of campaign to do it, but they finally listened. Yeah, I'm very glad they did. So this is going towards the front. I see, down in there. Oh, nice. That clicked in like really positively and nicely. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, big fan. Big fan of that. Now we'll do the other side, shall we? You're the one that came up with the term brick building. Oh, cool. Good for you. I thought it was an existing term. There we are. That one, then that one. Then that one. In the Twitch context, yeah, fair. So, tell me this, do you guys do the same thing as me when you're putting these pieces on? Do you find the factory mold mark on there and make sure it's up against another piece so you can't see it? As far as possible anyway. There are some times when you can't avoid it. I can't be the only one that does that. Right, and that bit drops into there. Nice. Right, now we've got to turn it around. Such a beast. Unbelievable. 2 of these to cover that gap. I've got to say, I'm loving this new lo-fi soundtrack. It's very chill. Hope you guys are appreciating it as well. The things you do to the bricks would make you cry. The older lighting kits have round wires which require scraping and notching bricks to give the wires a channel to pass through. Newer lighting kits have super flat wires, so it's not an issue. Oh, cool. Yeah, I did wonder about that. I'd be fine with that though. The thing is it just means you've got to use the same blocks in the same place every time if you do happen to take it apart and reassemble. but that's not a problem. Make a jig maybe, so that when you're cutting the channel out, it's always in the same place. Monster. No, I'm on board with that. That seems like a perfectly viable option to me. One. That one. That one. That one. We're into the repetition part now. Come on, where are you? There it is. It was hiding. Come to the conclusion that the modulars will never be disassembled until you're dust in the urn, then really don't care. Yeah, fair. It's a good way to look at it. And the long one across there. Another one of these along the bottom. It's always interesting when two blocks attach themselves together in the packet, like in a perfect way. It makes you wonder whether that's actually someone's done it in the factory on purpose or something. I know they haven't, but it is funny. Right, that one goes there. And then we've got, doesn't actually matter with these ones which way around they go because they're all going to be hidden anyway. There it is. And then a long one on the end. Nice. And this one goes in the front. I'm so impressed with that. Like, the thought that's gone into that is insane. Lego designers are just geniuses. I say this every time. It's another bingo card. There you go. And we can put the tire fact on the bingo card as well. Your most frustrated experience is finding 1x1 tiles sideways inside some long bricks. Oh yeah. Yep, been there. Thought they were missing until got the big brick with two of the missing tiles hiding inside. Yep. I had a clear piece do that. A clear piece had managed to get itself inside another one and I could not find it anywhere. I was so frustrated. I was absolutely certain that the thing had come without it. And then just happened to move the right piece in the right way and oh, out it drops and you feel like an idiot. There we go. Three across the top. That one on there and that one that way. And then this one. Your turn to answer a common builder psychology question. Do you feel satisfaction by knolling the bag before building, or is it a habit? Ooh. To be honest, I didn't do it until I saw Adam Savage do it, and B, my friend Tango was doing it as well, and we did a couple of joint builds where he was streaming his own build and I was streaming my own build, and we were talking to each other on Discord at the same time. And yeah, he was doing it, and I was like, well, now I feel like I have to do it. And if you if you go back to even on this stream, the first bag or two, I didn't do it. Like, there's a very fine line of energy and mind space that I have for doing it. And it takes so little to tip me over the edge one way or the other. The main reason I do it, if I choose that I'm in a place to put the effort in, the reason I'm doing it... Oh, he's back. Ads again. Flipping it. Alright, we'll put another YouTube ad on as well. If I can find the button. There we go. Well, those of you that are still here, let's have a look at this bot. How do we do it? Only the broadcasters can add it to their channel. Yeah, that's fine. Let's chuck it in there. Seribot is done. Do 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 do. It's good music, this. What happened there? Oh, okay. It's opened up my own stream. That was interesting. Right. Do 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 do. If you want the bot to block follow bots for you, run follow bots. Okay. Boo 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 boo. Cool. Aha. Okay, we gotta do it in Seribot's chat. Interesting. Boom. Anyway, how are we doing? Is Switch back? Yep, you guys are back. Everyone's back. Amazing. yeah. As I was saying, I've added Seribot, by the way. I need to go set it up and stuff, but while the ad break was on, I thought I'd get it going. Yes, as I was saying, the main reason that I choose to null when I feel like I'm up to it is because of how it looks on video. When I've finished, I've said this to you guys earlier, but when I've finished building a model, I download the live streams and I make them into a time-lapse video of the whole build to go on the YouTube channel, and it looks amazing on there. Like, to see them all like really quickly just all go out in order and then gradually be whittled away as the model gets bigger. I think it's visually it's really interesting compared to like a pile of stuff. So yeah, when this live stream, when this one gets turned into a time lapse and goes out, you'll see alternating between like a pile of stuff and then a nicely nulled thing. So it might be quite an interesting one. Right, let's get this thing in here. Is that in? There we are. Both sides done. Now 8 of these and 2 of those. Oh, I did that wrong straight away. There we are. So one goes that way, and one's going to be the opposite, isn't it? That way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then the last 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting, that goes on the bingo card as well. Counting, there we go, done that. Now what? Oh my, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? So yeah, I hope that's answered your question, mister. I need to follow Mr. Fluffy. I'm looking back in the chat history to try and find the link. There it is. Nope. There he is. There we are. Let's follow back to pay it back. I'm not a massive, like, I don't watch as many streams as I do. Return with fresh coffee. Excellent. Well done. Yeah, I'm not as big a stream viewer as I am a streamer, which is quite bizarre, isn't it? I do watch some. Like, I fully appreciate that you didn't ought to do something. Like, you shouldn't like make a TV program when you don't watch any TV programs. I think it affects the quality of what you're putting out. I suppose to some degree you could say you're sort of insulated from... no worries. You're sort of insulated from just following the same pattern that everyone else does, but I think it's better to see what's out there and then choose, you know, which ones to... also works if you pop up the viewer list and segment. Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was still around even, so I figured he probably wouldn't be in the list anymore. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there and I've forgotten where I was. Hello, Matteo. Welcome along. But yeah, due to time constraints, I don't really have time to like sit and watch an entire stream much anymore. Because I do a video every day on my channel, so making a video takes up a lot of the time. And I'm married, so you know, when my wife is home, I like to spend the time with her. So that goes in there. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Holy moly, you create aircrafts. Well, yeah. Today I am creating an aircraft and the space shuttle. How are you, Matteo? It's lovely to see you. Welcome along. Betting he's lurking. Oh, it'd be nice if he is. Cool. So... is that the one I've just done? Yes, it is. It's going to do... we can do the other side now, or we can do another bit. Just get her to stream with you. That's what I do. She has a different set of interests. Sometimes she watches. Other times she doesn't, but... she also never ever wants to be on camera, which is fine, that's not a problem. You can stream without camera, but Fluffy does a couple of videos a day, married, has another job, streams, he's nuts, yeah. But I bet as a consequence he doesn't actually watch that many streams. At least not with like giving it full attention. Yeah, my mental health is not good enough to be that productive. I just do what I can when I can, and that's my whole thing at the moment, is just do what I can manage. Don't know which end of this is going to be visible, so... that way up. Neither end is visible, that's cool. Nice. Okay, that one. And that one. Did I use the wrong bit earlier? I did, didn't I? That one's got the wrong top piece, I think. Let me go back and check. Yeah, it's supposed to be one of these. It goes on that way. So I want that end. Keep busy with other things as well. You're the chair of the planning commission for your city. Wow. Scouting Merit Badge Counsellor. Maritime Boys and Girls and streams a full life. Wow, it does sound like a full life. Right, there we go. Now back to this one. Here, there we are. Right. Now that I've fixed my errors, then that one, then that one, then that one. Then that one, then that one, there are a few husband and wife streamers. Yeah, there are quite a lot. I just I'd be very surprised if mine was interested in that. There we go. I'd be totally up for it, but I think it's unlikely. Okay, spin it around. There we go. Oh, that one's got a thing on the outside. Is that one too? No, it doesn't. Okay, I'm going to redo that. Just that piece needs to rotate around. It had a witness mark on it. Prophet DNA has Mrs. Prophet DNA. Excellent. I think the amount of new people must have scared off my normal guys. Everyone's gone quiet. They're all being shy. There we go. That one. Then that one. And a single. And then another one of them. And then this one on top. That goes in there. Lovely. That's pretty cool. That one goes on, and right, two of these go either side there, and then that one in there. Your missus has her own focus. She's a sous chef for a retirement complex. 300 people. Wow. That's that's impressive. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, my wife is a biology teacher. She teaches up to college level, which is sixth form. I don't know what the equivalent is. High school, maybe. So up to the point before university. That's what she teaches. And yeah, she's got a few different roles, and she's also in several bands, concert bands, like orchestra type things, and that kind of stuff. Keep in mind, I'm just extra Gabby. It's not that people aren't watching there. Oh yeah. To not have to focus quickly on offline tasks. I totally understand that. I'm just saying that normally a few of my regulars are quite chatty, and they're not today. That's all. I'm not at all complaining about quietness or anything like that. Don't ever think that. I totally get it. US calls that K12. Cool. Welcome back, Scotty. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I'm just used to certain people talking is all. So it's in just a change. Got a different crowd in here tonight, and it's nice for a change. My regulars are wonderful, and I love them very much. But it's always nice to have a bit of fresh blood, isn't it? Had to have a good night call with the UK. Yeah, gotta say you good nights. Right, what do we got left? No, I'm not by any means complaining that there aren't any people watching or anything like that. That's not what I meant. Aha, right. So that goes on there. Very long distance romance. Yeah, he mentioned earlier that he had a girlfriend in the UK. What region is she in? I don't need her address, don't worry, I'm not like gonna stalk her or anything. Just what vague area of the UK? That goes in there. He couldn't stand a long distance romance with a lovely lady in the UK, so I just moved here. Yeah, fair. Fair. Now, what area are you in as well? UK 6th form is equivalent to US's 11th and 12th grades. Yeah, there you go. Gotta say, Livestream would be where you are right now, but he had to cancel today's stream due to tech issues. Definitely give him a follow. Yes, I've already given him a follow. Excuse me, sorry, I missed my cough button again. Near Brighton in the posh south. I used to live in Brighton. I grew up in Southampton. When I was 21, my wife was at university in Brighton, so I moved there. We lived there for 12 years. And then after that we moved to Manchester, so I'm up north now. I'm up north with the commoners. You're in Scotland, awesome. Scotland is such a nice place. I've got several friends in Scotland. I did that one already, didn't I? I did. Let's do that one. Yeah, anyone else watching who isn't? If you're interested in Lego, then yeah. Give all these guys in the Twitch chat a follow. I mean, go check them out first. I've not watched any of their streams, so I'm not gonna vouch for them necessarily, but but I'm sure they're wonderful people and do very good streams. I've followed them myself, so I will be checking them out, and no doubt in due course I will be recommending them. That sounded really bad. I'm so awkward when talking about that kind of stuff. I need to learn to not be awkward. Right, that and that finishes up that bag. Been raining all day after we got sun. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? I'm good, thank you, William. Right, I'm guessing this bit slots in there, because that's where it looks like it goes. And indeed it does. Hello Flapple, welcome along. Then all you got left are the wings and tail. Yeah. It seems like, I feel like I want to keep going, to be honest. I've got 4 bags left. If I start another bag, then I'm going to be like halfway through a bit when I want to stop. It's this is an annoying juncture. Like, I'm having a good time, I'm enjoying myself, so I kind of want to keep going, but I may end up having to do all 4 bags if I do that. What do I do, guys? What do I do? I definitely don't feel like I'm done. Because the other thing is that if I then do one more bag and then decide I'm done, then I've got 3 bags to do on another stream, and that means it's going to be a short stream if I do that. Take the natural break point, yeah. You might not be wrong. It's going to be very disappointing for Flapple, who's just arrived on YouTube. Yeah, the biggest trick to streaming is saving content or go broke. Yeah, that, I'm painfully aware of that. Believe it or not, even though my numbers don't necessarily show it, I've been streaming for 10. Well, no, maybe not 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, I have been streaming for 10 years, I think. Does it say on my Twitch account how old I am? Let's have a look. Probably says on my channel, doesn't it? How long I've been here for. I don't know, I can't see it. I'd have thought it'd say on there. Anyway, not a problem, not a problem. Yeah, old timer. It's only been the last few years, I think, that I've been doing Lego though. 30th of October 2016. Oh, there you go. 9 years. 9 years. That's the start of my account. Yeah, it wouldn't have been long after that. I don't think I remained a viewer for very long. I think I jumped in. I probably created it to start streaming rather than watching. You thought this was a Star Wars set? I mean, I can understand it. Look, we can do a little preview though. There you are. The shuttle is on top. It is mounted. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yes, it's a plane. It's a plane. Now somewhere under here we've got the controls for the landing gear. There it is. Landing gear is out. And it does actually sit on it. It holds the weight. That's impressive. Almost 9 years, will be 9 in October. Still a good run. Yeah, totally. January 2016. So similar amount then. There we go. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm blown away with this. We've just got the tail and the wings to do then. And then it's going to be time to find some some display space for it. Yes. Well then, I guess I should call it here. We've got 4 bags to do. I think I've done 4. Have I done 4 bags or 5 bags tonight? I have no idea. Your gaming account is 2012. Yeah, I do everything on the one account. I know that, like, I'm not, honestly, at this point, I am not chasing figures. Like, I'm not really, I'm not bothered about growth and stuff. If it happens, then that's amazing. I'm just doing what I enjoy. And yeah, whatever happens, happens. The most important thing is that I'm having a good time, and hopefully, as a consequence, you guys have a good time as well. Yes, I've built the Concorde. Let me let me fetch it for you. Let's put this over here and hope that it doesn't fall off. There you go. For scale. There is the Concorde. Oh. Look at that. That's hilarious, isn't it? I'll tell you what. Let's open up thing before I go. Do I have that in here anywhere? There it is. There you go, guys. Got my my phone on there now, so you can see. Is it the same scale? No, I don't believe it is. It's not a million miles off, but it's very cool. So you have to forgive my room is a mess, but I'll show you the rest. So tell you what, let's put the lights to white so you can actually see. Well, that didn't work. Can't do it, I'm afraid, because the stream's controlling them. So there you go. Excellent helmet collection, thank you. Yeah, I'm proud of that. The other one that I want at the moment is the, I forget what the squadron number is, but is it the 322nd? Saturn V is downstairs. The space stuff is downstairs, so I can't show you that at the moment. You gotta go. It's 11 PM here in Germany. No worries, dude. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Catch you later on. The orange one looks funky in blue. The orange one looks funky in blue. That's a sentence. Yeah, Saturn V is downstairs. Yeah, the one behind me is Artemis. It's the SLS. Bye, Flapple. See you next time. And yeah, downstairs I've got the Discovery Shuttle. I've got the Apollo 11 landing. I've got Saturn V. And I've got the Mars rover. Oh, and I've got Ayrton Senna's Formula 1 car as well. The McLaren. Oh, and I've got Jurassic Park. And down there I've got Jaws. Jaws is one of my favourite ones. Let's go back over to that camera. There you go. That's a pretty epic set, that one. That one's going to be displayed above my fish tank in the other room. Oh, and the bat pod's down there as well. I missed that too. Yeah, I've got the bat pod. You've got that one but haven't built it. Oh, that was a good fun build. I enjoyed that one a lot. Yeah, it was very nice. Very nice. Right, I need to put Concord back because I need the desk space really. Ah, man. I need to tidy up though. This whole room is a state, as you saw. It needs sorting out. There we are, Concord is back. Would be even better lit. Yeah, it would be better lit. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Standard hobbyist space. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, really. I've got so many tools and things lying around. Yours the same with retro computers and Raspberry Pi stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's that kind of stuff in there as well. That's all in amongst it. I will tidy up. I will tidy up at some point. But yes, let's put this back on the desk. There you go. Have a look at it from that view, on that camera. It's pretty epic. Pretty epic. So yeah. Now I'm going to have to edit that out when I do the time lapse. Those wings are going to be problematic for display. Yeah. No, where they're going to go, actually, they'll be fine. They will be fine. I've already earmarked a space for them. When it's in there, I'll put a little video up in the Discord showing you the space ones. I would go down there, but I wouldn't have a microphone, so you wouldn't hear me. Bugs you that your Apple is relegated to the garage. Oh wow, one of 7,008. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Cool. Right. Well, I guess. I mean, I've delayed ending this stream so that we can have a chat and I showed you around and stuff. I probably ought to actually just do it, really, didn't I? Call it a night and yeah. I think it's probably going to be. When will it be? It's probably going to be towards the end of next week that I stream again, I think. I don't know, it's possible I might do it in the next couple of nights. It is entirely... Oh, blimey. I've just heard the flood water coming down. The rain is on its way, Jim. It's here now. Great to meet you too, Septibel, and Mr. Harral. You were one of those Apple guys since 1977. That's cool. Yeah, all of you guys that have been here, Fluffy and the people that came along in the raid. It's been awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully I will see you before too long. Good night. See you next time.